Hey, so I just wanted to do a quick video showing the front diff breather setup that I've done for my Subaru with the FB20 engine. Although the gearbox is out of an EJ20 Subaru. Anyway, the breather tube is about 17 millimeters in diameter. Because the front diff is part of the gearbox assembly, it's not quite as simple as the rear diff, which you might be familiar with doing breather setups on because they're very similar across different vehicles. But yeah, so on the Subaru, there doesn't seem to be a simple method of doing it. What I found was these 17 millimeter air compressor plugs. I'm not familiar with what they're used for on an air compressor, and all I've done is, if you can see with the one that I've actually worked on, so I've trimmed the flange around here so it'll go a bit deeper into the tube, and I've drilled out down the center in a slightly smaller diameter than the breather hose. There's already a bit of a hole there, but it needed to be widened out, so I've just press fit that in there and it's in nice and snug. I suppose you could glue it in if you really wanted to. I'd be careful what glue you were using because you don't want it getting hot and dripping down into the transmission. Probably epoxy or something like that, but I don't think it needs it. If it's in there nice and snug, it won't be coming out. So I'm going to go down to the Subi now and install it. Alright, so there's not much to see, but down there is the plug where the dipstick used to be. It fits in there nice and snugly. It's not going to come out. And I've just run the line up and around to make the breather. I think it's coming from the rear diff. So yeah, nice and high, and I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. That 17mm plug from an air compressor with a little bit of modification worked perfectly.